Like I said before, I think that's the next slide actually, the way we do that is kind of through this process. Back in the day, a lot of times traffic was a lot easier. So I would set up a squeeze page, I would drive traffic, and I would pay whatever I would pay, not that much. And then over here, I would sell something over here. And it was really easy to do it because there weren't a lot of people doing it, and it was a lot cheaper. And so I could make that work really, really, really easy. But then what happened is like all these people like you guys wanted to play in this game too, and other people, and everyone made it hard, and everyone made ad prices go up because everyone was playing, right? So everyone starts doing this stuff, so all of a sudden it got more expensive to drive ads. Now my goal in every single funnel we do, which is, again, what we're doing all day tomorrow, is I want to create a funnel where I put $1 in ads in, and immediately I make $1 back out, okay? And why do I do that? Because those people just got converted from traffic I controlled, went through this process, I broke even, now, but my goal is to pay money right here, break even right here, now they're on my list, and now I can sell my other stuff, right? So this is the filter. Because I can't just drive them through a squeeze page now and break even. I got to drive them through a squeeze page, go through my initial funnel, and make money. So when I first did it, we would just have like one simple product there, and we would sell it, and it would work. We put $1 in, we get $1, $1.50, $2 back out the back, okay, and we get a customer. That was what we were doing. But then it got a little harder because everyone was buying ads and got more expensive. And so what we did is we started figuring out different ways to make this work better. So what I would do is like someone would buy this product, and then I would go and I'd add an upsell. Before I add the upsell, I put $1 in and I make like 50 cents back out. I'm like, this is a losing campaign. I'm not going to make any money. I add an upsell in there, and all of a sudden I make more money. And now I get to the point where I put in $1 in, I get $1 back out, and it works again, right? And so this is kind of this funnel game is you build a funnel, you drive some traffic, and your goal is to put $1 in, you get $1 back out. Okay, if it's less than that, then I got to change something. I got to add an upsell or tweak this or change this until we get to the point where you put $1 in, you get $1 back out, and now I got a funnel I can do to start growing my list as rapidly and as quick as I can. Okay, in our business, that's all we're doing is building this funnel till it breaks even, drive leads in, and now we got these leads we can sell anything we want to them in the future. Okay, and so tomorrow, that's what the whole focus tomorrow is. This funnel. I'm going to show you guys a ton of different iterations of how to build these funnels and what the best way and just a ton of ideas because this is where the game wins. As soon as you learn how to build a funnel you can at least break even on, game over. That's when you win this game. That's when your list starts growing as fast as you want. You can have 1,000 people a day to your list, keeps growing, 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 and you can print money for the rest of your life. You guys like that? You guys want to be there? Okay, it's a good place to be. So our goal is to at least break even. Obviously I want to make a profit on that front end. If I make a profit, typically the first time we put it out there, if we send something out and it breaks even, because as you know, what we like to do is all this weird split testing stuff we talked about here. If my initial test breaks even, we're like having a party. Like, oh my gosh, we haven't even tested anything that's breaking even. Make a couple tweaks, and all of a sudden we double our money. And now we're making profit on the front end. Then it's just like a party every single day. So that's what we want to be at. But even if you just break even, okay, even if you just break even, that's $1 million a year business. In any market you want, almost not every market. In most of the good markets, it's game over. Okay, because as soon as you break even, you're building that list, and you can just. I mean, if I was to give you, or if you give me $1, I give you $2 back, how often do you do that? Much as you can, right? I had someone the other day ask me, it's like, what's your advertising budget? I'm like, it's $1 bajillion a day as long as it's profitable. Like, what do you want me to say? Like, if you can turn $1 million into $5 million a day, I'll do it. I'll give you $1 trillion a day. Like, if you can turn it back out, right? So and that's what you have to understand. As soon as you get this thing to work, then there's no such thing as an advertising budget because you're breaking even. You put $1 in on Monday, the ad goes out, Tuesday the merchant account gets the money, Wednesday it's in your bank account and you start it over. Okay? So your ad budget disappears because you just crank it up. Okay? You look at our supplement Neurocell, we spent almost a year trying to get the funnel to work right. We had some variations and finally in January this year it worked. In January, we made $20,000 in Neurocell. We're like, that's awesome. Okay, last month, which was March, so 2 months later, we made $300,000 in Neurocell. Okay, guess why? Cranked it up. Converts, man, just crank it up. How much media can we buy? Just keep buying it, keep buying it, keep buying it because it works. Like, let's just keep doing it. Okay, next month, who knows? We're $500,000. Have as much media as I can buy successfully. I'm gonna keep buying it, buying it, buying it because it's free. There's no budget. Okay, that's how you win this game. That's how you win this game big at a big level. Okay, you guys see what I went through value add and all these other pieces because it's so key to understanding this part of it. When you understand this, the whole game becomes super, super easy.